program at Burlington Central High School. She is a resident of Grimsby, Ontario. Her work is very popular with the local community theaters, and she has been a regular contributor to the Niagara Lamplighter event. This short play, which you are about to hear, was written specifically for tonight to address the hotel culture in Niagara Falls 50 plus years ago. So please welcome John Jacobs.
Please picture, if you will, the motel that's right across the way, because that's pretty much what I had in my brain when I wrote this. It's really kind of spooky to come here and see that there. We are in the room of a cheap motel on the outskirts of Niagara Falls in 1962. Bernard is standing in the middle of the motel room, clutching a bridal bouquet. The room is in disarray, the bed is unmade, the towels are scattered, etc. There is a knock at the slightly open door.
Excuse me, sir?
Sorry?
I'm here to make up the room.
Oh, right. You don't mind if I stay, do you? My wife will be here any minute, and I don't want to miss her.
Go ahead.
I'll just stay over here right out of your way. She's calling her mother to tell her. We just got married.
Congratulations.
Thanks. I still can't believe it myself that someone like her would want to marry someone like me. I mean, look at me. I'm pretty average, and she most definitely is not. But when you click, you know?
Right.
When my boss told me to come here to do that course, I gotta admit, I didn't really want to come. I don't like traveling. But boy, oh boy, if I'd known that 4 weeks later I'd be head over heels in love and married to the most beautiful girl in the world.
Where are you from then?
Hagersville. I've got a nice 2-bedroom apartment there. Lots of room for Gloria. That's my wife's name, Gloria. She looks like Rita Hayworth. Long, wavy red hair, curves that... Sorry.
It's okay.
It's just that she's the best thing that ever happened to me. I didn't date a lot, you know? Well, almost never, actually. But as soon as I saw Gloria... Do you believe in love at first sight?
No.
I didn't either until I met her. And it was the same for her. What are the chances of that? Say, you wouldn't have a vase I could put this in?
No, I'm sorry, we don't carry vases. But there should be a bucket here somewhere.
Ah, I never thought of that. Thanks. I'd hate these to die before she gets here.
She's calling her mother?
Yeah, it's gonna be a surprise. We decided kind of sudden. No guests or anything, just got married at one of those little chapels on Clifton Hill. She says her mother's going to be thrilled. I told Gloria we should have her to dinner on Sunday. We'll be back in Hagersville by then. I guess I'm rattling on here, aren't I? I'm sorry.
You're excited.
Are you married? I guess that's kind of a personal question.
Not now.
Oh, well, I probably don't... I mean, I probably look kind of old for a guy just getting hitched, but... I knew what I wanted, and boy, when I saw it, that was it.
You were probably smart to wait.
Yeah? She must be telling her mom all about how we met.
She's probably excited too.
Yeah?
I'll put some extra towels in the bathroom.
Say, do you know of a good restaurant around here?
Around here?
Well, yeah.
There's that new restaurant at the Seagram Tower, but you'd have to go back downtown for that. Just garages and pawn shops around here.
I suppose this seems like a funny place for a honeymoon. I mean, I was at a nice hotel downtown during the courts when I met Gloria. They say Diefenbaker stayed there.
If you say so.
It was Gloria's suggestion that we come here. Funny, hey? I mean, she's a sentimental gal. Said her daddy owned this place before he died. Said it would make her feel like he was nearby.
He owned the place? When would that have been?
I don't know exactly. She said he's been gone some 5 years, so I guess the late 50s? That's one of the reasons I love her. She cares more about feeling close to her dad than staying somewhere swanky.
Yeah, well,
So how long have you been working here?
about 8 years.
Oh, so you must have known him then, Karuski.
I don't think so.
Well, I guess if he owned the place, he probably didn't get to know the cleaning staff. No offense or anything.
Maybe.
It sure is taking a long time to talk to her mother.
Why don't you go down to the motel office and see if she's almost finished?
Oh, she didn't call from here. She had me drop her off a block down at the payphone at the corner of Drummond.
Really?
Yeah, she said she wanted her privacy. Girl talk, I guess.
Maybe she wanted you to go pick her up. I mean, she's probably in heels, and they're not great for walking.
She said it's not that far. She didn't want to bother me. See how considerate she is?
I think that's it for the room. If you need anything else, just buzz the office and someone will bring it.
Not you?
No, my shift's ended. I'm going home.
Oh,
There'll be someone else on.
of course.
Is something wrong?
Oh, it's just... Never mind. Oh, it's just, you wouldn't mind staying until Gloria comes, would you?
Why?
Well, I'm kind of nervous, you know, being my honeymoon and all. You're really easy to talk to.
I really can't.
I gotta get home to the kids, I understand.
No, I don't have kids. It's just...
I'm not gonna try anything.
That didn't even...
We'll leave the door to the parking lot open and everything.
Okay then. I guess I could stay for a few minutes.
That's swell. Thanks. I'm sorry. Here I've been bending your ear for the last 10 minutes, and I don't even know your name. I'm Bernard.
Cynthia.
That's a pretty name.
Thanks.
So are you from around here?
Smith Falls originally.
Are you doing a course somewhere or something? Because you don't really look like a motel cleaning lady type, if you don't mind me saying so.
It's a job.
Yeah?
Well, I went to secretarial college, but there weren't any jobs when my husband left, so I had to earn some money somehow.
Your husband left you? Why on earth would he do that?
Oh, you know, greener pastures, usual story.
Well, I think he must have been crazy. A pretty lady like you.
Right.
No, really. You got really nice cheekbones. Hey, I don't mean to come across fresh or anything. I'm a married man. But I think it's you that could have done better than him by the sound of things.
Thanks.
How long were you married?
2.5 years.
Wow, and then he cheated on you?
I'm pretty sure he decided one woman wasn't enough for him by the time the first year was up. Just took me a while to figure it out.
Well, a guy like that shouldn't get married in the first place.
No kidding.
I mean, you marry someone, it's supposed to be for life. Till death do you part. That's what the guy in the wedding chapel said.
Yeah, well,
Well, he had no business treating you like that.
thanks.
Geez, Gloria, how long can it take to tell your mother you got married?
So, what do you do, Bernard? You said your boss sent you to the falls for a course?
I sell insurance.
Oh.
Doesn't sound very interesting, does it? But you know what I like about it? I get to know people a bit. I mean, I only want to sell them what they need and what they can afford, you know?
That makes sense.
I mean, my boss thinks I should try to sell everyone the most expensive coverage to make all the money I can. But I look in the faces of some of these farmers and I think, I can't ask them for their last penny. I just can't.
Of course not.
And that's why I'll never get any higher up than I am. But I'm okay with that. I'm the only salesman for my district, and I make enough to eat and pay for my apartment. That's enough for me.
Does Gloria know that?
Pretty much, I think so. She did say that I should have more ambition, but she laughed after. I think she was just kidding.
Because some women like their husbands to make lots of money.
Oh, Gloria's not like that. She loves me just the way I am. She said so. Mind you, I might have to sell a few extra policies in the next few months. Her ring sent me back a pretty penny.
Oh, Bernard.
She took one look at that ring set and fell in love with it. The look in her eyes just made me melt.
Did you tell her it was a bit expensive for you?
I wasn't about to tell my bunny boo she couldn't have the best. She said, this is how sweet she is. I just have to have the perfect ring to go with my perfect husband. How nice is that?
And the
Then
ring
she
was
kissed
hers.
me. Well, yeah. You think I was foolish buying a pricey ring, don't you?
It's none of my business.
Ah, but you do.
Really, it's not my... Okay, it just seems to me that if she cared for you as much as she said, she'd be happy to accept whatever you could afford.
No, it wasn't like that. Anyway, it's okay. I bought it on time.
It's none of my business.
I don't usually do that. Buy on time, I mean. I usually save up. But everything happens so fast. I mean, where is she anyway? I can't believe she's taking this long to talk to her mother. We've got a honeymoon to have.
She'll be here soon, probably.
She's been working here 8 years.
Just about.
In all that time, how come you... Well, I mean, there's got to be someone else by now.
It's fine. I don't have time anyway.
What do you mean?
I take care of my mom. Doesn't leave much extra time.
She's sick?
Yeah.
Oh, that's too bad. I mean it. It's really too bad.
Yeah, well, que sera and all that.
Yeah.
How did you meet Gloria anyway, if you don't mind me asking?
She was a waitress in the hotel restaurant. I noticed her my first night, but she was always working the tables on the other side. Guess she saw me looking at her, because by Wednesday, she'd moved to my section. I got the courage to ask her out, and bam, that was it.
Love at first sight.
No one ever said I was funny before, or smart. We had dinner every single night somewhere different. I mean, we walked around down by the falls, McKinley Park. We went to see Psycho. I mean, she was so scared, she held on to me for the whole show. And boy, she loved shopping. She'd fall in love with something cute in some shop, so I'd buy it for her. She jokes she's got a present for every single day we've been together.
Expensive things?
Oh, no. Well, few, I guess. She'd always say, no, Bernard, I don't need that. Save your money. But she'd get this look on her face that said, she'd sure like it, though. I bought things just to see the smile on her face.
You're too generous.
She turns those big blue eyes on me. How can I say no? Then I got this idea that maybe I should think about asking her to marry me. I never dreamed she'd say yes. Never dreamed. I am the luckiest guy in the world, and that's a fact.
It's sweet that you feel that way. Bernard, I'm sorry, but I really do need to go.
Why is she taking so long, Cynthia? Why? She should have been back by now. I mean, she was going to call her mom, then get back here. Quick is quick, she said. I can't wait to get the honeymoon started, she said. She's not coming back, is she? There's no reason for her to be this long. She's not coming. I've been a fool, haven't I?
She may...
No, geez, I should have known. Women like her don't go for men like me. I should have realized it wasn't me she was after. It was just the dinners and the presents and the ring. Oh, God, that ring. I'll never see that ring again. Unless I go to that pawn shop around the corner. I bet that's why she wanted this hotel. It's close to the pawn shops. Nothing to do with her dad owning it.
Bernard.
Is that even a real wedding chapel? Little building between the Kresge's and the souvenir shop with a striped awning?
I don't know. There was a ladies' undergarment store there till last month.
Figures. I'm probably not even really married.
Oh, no.
I knew I was a loser.
No, you're not.
Yes, I am.
You're a nice, lonely,
A sucker.
lonely, gullible guy who got taken in by a
I'm an
sneaky,
idiot.
immoral woman. I bet you're not the first man she's done this to, and you won't be the last.
One of a string of idiots. Oh, gee, that makes me feel better.
There's nothing wrong with being trusting. That's your only fault here, okay? You have faith in people.
Used to.
That's a good thing. You hear? You believe the best in people. It's not your fault sometimes they're deceitful.
Maybe.
You meet a person, you get attached to them, you say nice things, you start to make a life together, start thinking about kids maybe, and then you find out he's a two-timing creep and a liar. But all you did was love him.
It's not a bad thing, loving.
No, it's not. You should go to the police, you know. She stole your ring.
I gave the woman a ring and asked her to marry me. That's not stealing.
But if it's at the pawn shop, you can prove her acceptance was under false pretenses.
I don't think I can face that right now.
Come on.
I can't.
I'll go with you.
I thought you had to get home.
I do, but, you know,
You're a nice person, Cynthia. You want to get married?
now you're being ridiculous.
That's me.
So,